Have you ever noticed something strange? Two people can start their careers at almost the same point. Same age, same energy, same dreams. But 10 or 15 years later, their financial lives look completely different. One person keeps getting promotions, new job titles, better salary every few years. From the outside, it looks like success. But privately, they still feel stuck. Still waiting for the next paycheck. Still worried about unexpected expenses. Still saying, once I earn a bit more, things will finally feel stable. The other person doesn't climb very fast. Same type of job for years. Income increases slowly. But somehow, they feel calmer about money. They're not rich, but they're not anxious either. They have savings. They invest regularly. They sleep better at night. So what's really happening here? It's not about being smart. It's not about having the perfect career. And it's not about how much you earn. It's about a pattern that slowly takes over your financial life, without you even realizing it. When your income goes up, your lifestyle usually follows. At first, it feels harmless. You move to a slightly better place. You upgrade your phone. You start eating out a bit more. You tell yourself, I worked hard. I deserve this. And honestly, you do deserve comfort. The problem isn't enjoying your money. The problem is when your spending quietly grows to match your income every single time. So even though your salary increases, your financial breathing room doesn't. You're running faster. But the ground under you is also moving. This is why many people who earn more don't feel safer. They feel more responsible, more pressured, more tied to their job, because now they don't just need their income. Their lifestyle depends on it. Another thing that happens without us noticing is that our normal changes. What felt like a luxury 5 years ago now feels basic. A small apartment once felt fine. Now it feels too small. Economy travel once felt okay. Now it feels uncomfortable. Not because we became bad people, but because humans adapt quickly. Our comfort zone keeps moving. And when your comfort zone moves up, your monthly expenses move up with it. That's how people with higher incomes can still feel trapped. They're not trapped by low pay. They're trapped by a life that became expensive to maintain. There's also something else that changes. Your reference point. When you earn more, you often start comparing yourself with people who earn more than you. Your circle changes. Your environment changes. Your expectations change. Suddenly, what your old friends were doing feels small, and what your new circle is doing feels normal. So your version of enough keeps moving forward. And this isn't about willpower. It's not about being careless. It's about psychology. Our brain is wired to adapt. Once something becomes normal, it stops feeling special. So we reach for the next level. The result? You can double your income and still feel like you're living close to the edge. Not because you're irresponsible, but because your spending quietly followed your earnings. Now here's something most people don't think about. We're taught from a young age that earning more money equals security. So naturally, we chase promotions. We chase higher salaries. We chase better titles. And yes, earning more does help. More income can give you options. But income alone doesn't create freedom. Freedom comes from the space between what you earn and what you spend. That gap is where savings come from. That gap is where investments grow. That gap is where choices live. If that gap stays small, it doesn't matter how big your income becomes. You're still dependent on your next paycheck. Two people can earn very different amounts and still build wealth at the same speed. If the gap they create is similar, someone earning less but saving consistently can move forward quietly. Someone earning more but spending almost everything stays in the same place. This is why some people with average incomes slowly build stability over time, while some high earners always feel like they're one bad month away from stress. It's not about being extreme. It's not about living a miserable life. It's about being intentional. Most people don't choose their lifestyle. They slowly slide into it. One small upgrade at a time. One small expense at a time. Until one day, their lifestyle feels heavy to carry. And then they wonder why money feels tight, even though they earn more than they ever thought they would. The shift that changes everything is simple, but not easy. You stop seeing income as the goal, and you start seeing flexibility as the goal. You stop thinking, how much do I make? And start thinking, how much can I keep and grow? You stop asking, what do people like me usually buy? And start asking, what actually improves my life? Because not every upgrade upgrades your happiness. Some upgrades just upgrade your monthly bills. You don't need to cut everything. You don't need to live like a monk. You don't need to say no to every good thing. You just need to protect your gap. That space between earning and spending. If that space grows over time, your stress shrinks. If that space stays the same, no raise will ever feel like enough. Real financial comfort doesn't come from earning more every year. It comes from needing less than you earn for long enough that your future quietly becomes easier. Most people wait for a bigger paycheck to feel relaxed. The people who feel relaxed build space first. And once you see this pattern, you can't unsee it. You start noticing how often lifestyle grows automatically. You start questioning upgrades. You start choosing calm over constant expansion. And that's when money slowly stops feeling like pressure and starts feeling like support. Not because you became rich overnight, but because you stopped letting every increase pull your life further away from simplicity.